Excuse me, y'all, I could not. What's up, y'all? Rana here, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time stopping by. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button so that way you can be a part of the beauty club. So y'all, I had to update y'all. I've been here for 6 months now. Tomorrow actually makes 6 months. So technically when y'all see this video, it'll be officially 6, but it'll be the day after. So yeah, today is the 20th and the 21st makes the first day I moved in. But for real, I got on the road on the 19th of November. So it's still been 6 months, but whatever. As far as me actually getting to Vegas, it's been 6 months tomorrow. But yeah, like I cannot believe it's been that long, like already. Like I legit feel like I just got on the road. That's so crazy to me. Like these 6 months, let me tell y'all. First, let me say, this is not part of the intro, by the way. So first, I knew I wanted to do this video. This fell right on time for my video for Monday, whoop-de-whoop. And I just got the idea probably like 15 minutes ago. I should have put on Instagram, like, you know, things that you guys may want to hear me talk about, like certain topics and things like that. So I couldn't necessarily think of stuff, you know what I mean, like every single thing, but I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna just go up the top of the dome and talk about that, and then boom, I'm sure that's gonna be a pretty decent video. So it won't be anything like specific, like I asked somebody, but whatever, y'all. I'm just go with the flow. We're just gonna go with the flow and whatever. I braided my hair the other day. This is the first time I did feeders on myself. I'm proud. Anyway, I did it on dirty hair, so it's time to take it out. But yeah, okay, so first 6 months, here we go. So it's definitely been a journey, okay? Let me start off by saying that part. It's definitely been a journey, and I know like I needed this time away to like really like learn about myself, because I thought I knew myself, you know what I mean? Like I thought, like I was like, okay, whatever. And then I move here, and you're in a different environment. You have to adapt to different things. Like everything that was once like at your fingertips are not necessarily at your fingertips anymore. So you have to like really like figure stuff out, you know. Oh, but I'm sorry if it sounds super loud, y'all. This wind is like going dummy right now, okay? So just if you hear like all this extra, I promise y'all, you know what, let me close this door, because I'm not about to try to edit that sound, try to do that sound out. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so yeah, so anyway, so and it's so funny because I just saw a meme the other day saying like it was like a collab. It was just kind of like, you know, move out of your hometown in your 20s. It forces you to be friends with people who are more like you versus just you being friends because you knew them since a certain age and stuff like that. And that, y'all, it was so true, because it's just like me, I moved by myself. Y'all know that. If you don't know, if you're new here, I moved from Cleveland to Las Vegas November 21st by myself, okay? Meaning nobody was like, I don't have family here when I mean by myself. So it's definitely been interesting. It's definitely been interesting. I had a short period of time when, and I was so afraid to kind of like make this video. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was low-key thinking about this earlier. Like, should I change the topic? But I'm like, nah, I've been myself this whole time. Like I'm not about to stop or like not be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, so I had a period of time when I was not myself. Okay. So it was just like, I was just trying to like figure things out on my own, not asking for anybody's like help or anything like that. And low key, like I only admitted it to one person. This is the reason why I was so like hesitant on making this video. because I didn't even tell like some of my immediate people, you feel me? So like a short period of time, very short period, it's over with now, so don't worry. But like, I kind of like fell into like a depression almost, like, and that's so crazy for me to even say, because like, it's just so crazy, because it's just like, sometimes you don't necessarily think like you may go through certain things in life, but at the same time, like, it sounds crazy, but I feel like I needed that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like that was really a test during that time to see how easily I would give up. Like, just like on my goals, like on like my main, like on my main goal, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm working towards, okay? So I know what I'm working towards, so it's just like, how easily am I going to give that up just because you're going through X, Y, Z, you know? And so like, I really had to like push through that, you know, like early mornings, long nights type of stuff, you know? So it's just like stuff that made me uncomfortable. And that's the thing too, like, and I don't want to say you gotta be careful what you pray for, you do, because you need to be specific, but at the same time, you need to be like 100% specific, okay? Because, and I'm not saying that like I didn't want what I got, but at the same time, it's something I really, really needed, you know? But I didn't know I needed it. I don't know if that makes any sense. So like, basically, like if you praying for like, to get out of your comfort zone, something that makes you uncomfortable, because you know, you gotta be uncomfortable a little bit to get to a comfortable part, because if you are just comfortable all the time, then, and you expect to change, it's not really gonna happen for real. So like, you know what I'm saying? So if you praying for that, like, baby, did I get uncomfortable? Okay. Did I get uncomfortable? Yes, I did. So yeah, so I really felt like that part in my life was needed, especially with me being here by myself, because it wasn't something where, I don't know, it just felt different with me being here by myself, because I couldn't just like pull up to somebody's house and just like chill with them and like try to distract myself from something, you know? Like, we always trying to distract ourselves from something bigger that's going on in our life, but that wasn't an option. So it was me and me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't just, and don't get me wrong, everybody's just a phone call away, that's cool and all, whatever, but like that, I didn't calling somebody wasn't gonna help me in that moment, you know? Like, if it wasn't like a physical, like, you know, you being with someone, like just kind of like companion type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you just call up, you know, like your family member or something like that, and just kind of like, hey, you know, let's go to the movies, or let's do that, let's do this, you know, just trying to like distract yourself, then like, no, like that's not what I had. That wasn't an option. It was definitely a time to remember. It's definitely a time in the books, okay? It's definitely a time when I can always sit back and always just be grateful for where I am in life, you know? And so yeah. Yeah. I hope that, I know it made sense, but I hope y'all like getting what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope y'all get what I'm saying. But anyway, so that was that. Boom. Get all that out of the way. It's just so crazy, just like the stuff you think when you're going through certain things, like stuff that I don't even think about right now, but it's just like how you, just how you, the stuff that goes through your mind is just absolutely crazy. But anyway, nothing like suicidal, nothing like that, I promise, nothing like that. But it's just like things that you wouldn't really think of, you know what I mean? It's just like, wow, I was really thinking that, like that really crossed my mind, you know what I'm saying? Just anyway, y'all. So other than that, y'all already know know, I've been updating y'all already as far as like jobs and stuff like that. As far as, let me take this back. If you watch my videos, then you know where I am at the moment. You know where I work, both jobs. You already know that. But just in case you haven't watched it, you need to go back and handle your business and then come back. So right now I'm working at a salon. So it's a blowout. I don't know if I've been calling it a blowout bar. I don't know what to call it, y'all. I don't know if it's like a blowout boutique or a blowout. I've been calling it a blowout bar this whole time. We gonna call it a blowout bar. So basically it's a salon where they only do blow dries. So it's not any cuts, it's not any color. We are able to do like braids, as far as like, most people just come in and get like 2 braids or something like that. Or like, you know, cute little 2 or something, you know, something like that. But it's never nothing like this. It's never anything like this. It's never full head. It's never like box braids and, you know, stuff like that. It's not like that at all. So that's my main, like, #1 full-time job. And then I also picked up recently, if y'all watched my day in my life video, my last one, it had like a yellow border, I believe. If you watched that one, then you saw that I just recently, so I've been there probably like a few weeks now at Massage Envy. So at the front desk, I'm not a masseuse, y'all. I don't do no type of massages, nothing like that. So I work at the front desk there. So that's part-time. The salon is full-time. And y'all already know I'm still doing, well, y'all don't know, but y'all, whatever. I do hair at home. So anybody that wants like braids and regular stuff that I do braids at home. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on right now. Plus still, and all this, still making YouTube videos on time every single week. Like, your girl is working, okay? Your girl is working. Stop playing with me. But yes, y'all, it's not the easiest trying to like deal, not I won't say deal like that, but trying to like juggle all of this, because it's just like, at some point the goal is to only be working one job. That's always the goal. The goal is to be working no job, to be honest with you. But for the moment, I'm cool with it. I'm still having my time where I can make these videos and really like put out some content that I actually want to put out, versus just throwing y'all anything, because I don't ever want to do that. But at the same time, I'm still able to do what I need to do. Like, I still have that time, which I'm glad about. And that's what I was basically telling them, like, at my second job, like, you know, I'm not really about to be in here. I ain't say it like this, but it's just kind of like, I can't have all these days, because for one, it's a part-time job. And then two, like, I still have other things I need to do outside of here, outside of the salon. Like, I still need my own time and just to do other stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I need that time. So only one person there knows I have a YouTube channel, or maybe 2 now. I think it's 2, whatever. But the people who need to know, she's gone now. But anyway, that's besides the point. But yeah, so it's just like, I was telling her, like, you know, I have a YouTube channel, so I need to make sure that I have time to film and I have time to edit, because sometimes editing takes longer than the video itself. So I need time to do all this and not be rushing, because I refuse to ever, oh, that's probably why it's so loud in here. My window kind of open. But yeah, I was just saying, like, I refuse to like rush this. Like y'all know, like, YouTube is way more important than that part-time job. I'm sorry, not sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to do that. Like, as long as I still have time for my YouTube, I still have time to get, you know, good night's rest. As long as, you know, I'm not like super tired and I can still function, I'm cool with being here. But other than that, if anything cuts into like my YouTube time, like, it got to get cut back. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So anyway, so It look like I'm like super tan right now. It's really cute. But so yeah, so working there part-time and stuff like that. There is cool. It's super chill. It's super like quiet for real. Like you checking people in, you checking people out, phone calls, boom, that's it. Like you really ain't gotta do much. So coming from the salon and then working there, like in the same day, 'cause y'all, I do like a lot of the same days, like working both in the same day. So like I'll work at the salon from 7 to 3, and then I'll go to Massage Envy from 4 to 9:30. And so I do that like a couple days a week, to be honest with you. And so it's real cool. Excuse me, like I said, it's so quiet, it's so chill, coming from like standing up all day, and you know, you back and forth, and you doing this a lot, you know, your body's always moving, and then you get a chance to just like kind of like relax, you know. It's completely different. Like really, this is like a perfect part-time job. Like I'm not complaining about it like at all. Like the job itself, like the job description, I'm not complaining about it whatsoever. They're literally on the same street. Y'all, the same streets. Like both my jobs are on the same street, and like I could just go from one to another. I still got that hour in between when I get off of work. It's so nice because like it gives me a chance to like recuperate. Like I'm not just like on the go. And I did that purposely because like sometimes like at the salon, like if sometimes like, all right, so I get off at 3, but if I have an appointment at like 2 o'clock, and let's say it, for one, I'm pretty fast. I'm really fast actually with like doing hair. But if it's like, if it may take me longer, let's say somebody got some real thick extensions and they just taking forever to dry, and they come in at 2 o'clock, I'm supposed to get off at 3. I'm not about to tell Massage Envy that I'm gonna be there at 3:30, and now I'm trying to like rush, and I don't have time to eat, and like I don't want to put myself through that. So that's why I told them I'll be there at 4. That'll give me time. And I've never gone over 3 o'clock, but well, since I've started working at Massage Envy, but I was just like, I'm giving myself this hour. Like I'm not about to do that. So yeah, so that's my jobs. Another thing I thought about was, another thing I thought about was like friends that I've made or whatever, like people I've met or whatever. I met a few people. Everybody, for the most part, cool. I don't talk to everybody daily, of course, but like everybody, whatever. So I've met some people, and like that whole, what video was this? When I made that nature cereal video. That same night, I was going up to meet with like this group of friends or whatever the case. I met them through my client. Me and her still cool. I met them through the client. Y'all know how females is. You know, they too old to be acting a certain way. And so yeah, so I don't talk to everybody no more from that day. But not on no beef, because y'all know I don't do that. But it's just like, I just prefer not to even associate with certain people. So, but yeah, some of them still cool. I've met some other people, y'all. I call myself getting on Hinge, right? If you don't know what Hinge is, it's a dating site, okay? But I ain't come here at this moment to be like, oh, I want to date somebody. That wasn't it. Do I mind having guy friends? No, of course not. But at the same time, I let them know that up front. Like, this ain't that, you know? And so that's because I didn't know about any other like legit sites, because I was not about to get on Tinder. Like, I already heard about Tinder's reputation. Like, I already heard about Tinder, so I'm like, no. So I actually heard about Hinge from this girl talking about it on TikTok. And so I'm like, what is Hinge? And so I got on it, whatever. And some of the people was cool. You know, some people were like real cool. Like, I can't say like everybody was weird, but some people was real cool. Like some people I still talk to, you know, to this day. Like when I say talk to, meaning just like we cool. So I don't want nobody like, ooh, no, we cool. Yeah, but y'all, these people out here, that if it's one thing I miss about Cleveland was we at least had some options in Cleveland. We at least got options in Cleveland. Like, I feel like I was actually got to a point where I was like, I'm glad that it is how it is here, because it gives me a chance to like focus. Because y'all, these people is weird, y'all. Like this one guy. This one guy. I was messaging him, right? He seemed cool. Y'all already know how the conversation be starting. Be that little small talk at first, and then you kind of go from there. He asking me. It had got to one point because I was like working and stuff, so I had reached out to him. Like, by the time I got home, I finally, got done with work for the day, and he had asked me like, what I was up to and stuff. So I told him, I just got home from work, that whole type of like little whatever. And so then he goes to ask, am I home alone? Excuse me, y'all, I could not unmatch that man fast enough. Okay, so on Hinge, like if you like something of theirs or whatever the case, and they like something back, then y'all match, then y'all can have a conversation. If y'all don't match, y'all can't have no conversation. But if you do match, you can still unmatch people. Y'all, I unmatched that man so fast. What are you talking about? Am I here by myself? What type of I'm about to come kidnap you is this? Like, no. Y'all, I didn't answer the question. I did not answer the question. Like, and then I had this other one. He knew he pushed it. He knew he pushed it. Because he was asking me, like, how's it going on in sight for you, blah, blah, blah. And I told him, I was just like, I've met some seem to be cool people, but after a while they get weird. Like, that's how I worded it. He was just like, yeah, I've been kind of having the same thing, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know how true it was, but that was the truth for me, because they weird. So, yeah, me and him was actually cool for, like, over a week. Like, we chatted every day. Like, conversation just flowed so well. Like, everything was cool. And he was older. Y'all, I like older guys, whatever. So, everything was cool. Until it wasn't. And then this man talking about why aren't you next to me right now so I can give you a hug and a kiss? Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes, sir. Pump the brakes. What name can I give him? I'm gonna name him Joe. Random name. I don't know no man named Joe. At least out here. So I was just kind of like, all I was like, whoa. Right? When he said, I was like, whoa. And so he was just like, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, you kind of threw me off with the kiss part. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you give anybody a hug, but come on now. Like, I ain't even met you in person yet. He actually had, asked me to go to like a little coffee cafe or something like that, but I was busy that day, so I couldn't go. And so, because I had to do hair and stuff like that, and so we didn't end up going. But then he hit me with that afterwards, right? And so I'm like, oh, I'm definitely not about to be there with you. Like, you the type that's gonna like probably low key like stalk me in the end. Like, no. And so, yeah, so he was just like, so I was like, whoa. And he was just like, I'm sorry. And he said something after that. And so I was like, you threw me off with the kiss part. And he was like, I'm sorry. And so then he was just like, he said, he didn't let it go, is what he did. He was just like, but you do deserve one though, or something like that. Like, he sent his message saying like, sorry. And then he was just like, but you do deserve one. I'm just thinking like, if you had just stopped talking about it, we would have been cool. We could have probably kept the conversation rolling. So then I felt myself like pushing back a little bit, because that was way too much for me right away. That was way too much. And then, so we, at this point, we wasn't talking like every single day. Like at that point, I kind of like with some days, and then he'll hit me up. We'll have like a small little conversation. I didn't care if I wrote back right away type. At that point, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And so then I got a notification on my watch that I had a message on Hinge, and I saw his name. Like I saw Joe pop up, right? And so I was just like, why is he messaging me on here, you know? And so he was just like, because at that point we had exchanged numbers, by the way. We exchanged numbers. So he got my phone number, but then when we kind of like got to slow down or whatever, then that's when he wrote me on Hinge and was just like, he wrote just something regular like, hey, how's your day going, or something like that, how you been, or something. And so I had wrote him back. I was just like, why are you messaging me on here, right? And so, because I'm looking like, do we not have each other's phone numbers? And so he was just like, yeah, I just realized, like, you know, our messages got kind of slow when we were, you know, texting, and so, you know, I just came back on here. Oh, what? Boy, so you think because you writing on a totally different type of site that something gonna change? You think I'm gonna be like, oh, we had a really good conversation on Hinge. Let's no, bro. I'm still the same person. You still said what you said. Like, the weirdness is still there. Like, that's not gonna change just because you went from text messages back to Hinge. Like, sir, that's not how it worked. So I told him, I was like, you know, that's weird. Like, why did you just go from messages to Hinge? Like, and so he was just like, whatever. Y'all, that didn't last too long after that. That didn't last too long. He had already got me with the kiss thing, right? He had already got me with that. But then, and then again, thing is too, like, me and him ain't never talked about like dating. We ain't never had no type of conversation to where like he should have felt like that was okay to talk to me about like kissing me. Like, no, like, no. Oh my God, no. So he had to go. Joe had to go. And some other people, y'all know, if y'all been on any of them type of sites, like, you have conversations with people. That wind is like dumb loud. You have conversations with people. Conversation won't really go nowhere. Y'all talk for probably like 2 days, and then that's it. Like, that's literally how it was. Like, y'all, after I just couldn't do it no more. I deleted the app. I had to delete that app. As a matter of fact, I need to go in and delete the profile. I'm sure my profile is still there, even if you just delete the app, which makes perfect sense. I need to go and delete my profile, because all I did was delete the app. I said, I can't do this no more. I said, I gotta get rid of this app. I ain't got time to be having the same conversation with people. And where you from? You know, because like on Hinge, like if you ever been on there, it's just kind of like, you can answer like these cute little messages or something like that, just so you can tell people about yourself, like, in a way, you know. And so one of those were like, you know, I moved across the country by myself. And so, yeah, so, you know, I'm tired of telling people, you know, oh, I just moved here 6 months ago, or at that time it was like, I just moved here 3 months ago, I just moved here 4 months ago. Like, I'm tired of having that conversation. Like, I'm over it. I don't really go out for real, cause the few friends that I still communicate with, like, we don't really hang out like that much for real. So it's not like I'm like out and about, like where it's people like my age and stuff like that, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't really meet people as of like just right now within like these last, I would say like 2 months or something like that. Just kind of like where it's just like feeling normal again, like, you know, stuff are like opening back up, people are out way more, you know, like people are now like visiting more and stuff like that. Like I haven't really been out, so I can't even say like how they are if I've met somebody like out and about. So I can't give y'all that. I would update y'all with that, but I'm just have to update y'all at another time because I ain't met nobody like that. But yeah, they different. They different here, y'all, and it's so crazy because like every time I talk to somebody, a lot of people I talk to like at the salon, like they're not from here either. Like it's a lot of, most people that I talk to are not from here. So especially like the younger ones, like especially if like I can tell they cool and we just have like a good conversation. Like if we end up talking about just like guys or something like that, y'all, that'd be the conversation of a lifetime because I'm not the only one that feel like this. I'm not the only one that feel like this. Apparently, everybody feels like who I've talked to, with the females that I've talked to, is we've noticed that like if a guy was like born and raised here, they probably corny. Sorry. If you're watching this and you're born and raised in Vegas and you don't feel this way, I'm sorry. I mean, even if you do feel this way, I'm still sorry. But yeah, so like we noticed that. But if like they from like Cali or just anywhere else, like they not as corny, you know? So like we noticed that, and even I noticed that like right away for real, like that one job. If y'all watched that 1 week in my life where I had on the gray shirt, the gray sweater, shirtish. What is a shirtish? The gray sweater, and this is when I was working at that one job. Like that's the first dude that I saw here that I was just kind of like, oh, okay, but he's from Cali, so that made sense. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like it's different here, completely different. But yeah, what else can I talk about? What else can I talk about? I ain't really been like up to much, y'all. Like I'm cool, so like if anybody like just wondering, like I'm straight. But what else can I talk about? The weather here is amazing right now. It's getting up to like 100. We ain't reached over 100, but the highest has been 100 so far within this year. And I love it because it's just like it's still not like it's warm. I can't sugarcoat that, but like you can still wear like jeans and not be like, oh, I'm about to like pass out because I'm so hot. Like it's not like that. Like it's straight for real. What else can I talk about? Like now I will say like now like I officially feel like a resident here. Like I feel like I got it. Like, even though people here be talking about like, oh, what side of town do you live on? And so me from Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't talk north, east, south, west. Like, unless you're from the west side. But other than that, that's its own little area. But you don't necessarily say, oh, I'm from the east side. You just say, I'm from East Lake, or I'm from Mayfield, I'm from Richmond, I'm from whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or Euclid. So, like, here they go based on like the direction. So like, oh, what side of town you live on? And somebody may say like, oh, I'm from like the north side, or oh, I'm from the like I'm northeast. I don't know. This is just me giving an example. Like, and people be asking, and I just be looking like I don't know. So I just tell them like where I live at, and then they be like, oh, okay, you're such and such, or something like that. And I just like, oh, okay, I guess. So that's how I found out where I stay at, because that's how they talk. And I've never been that type to like speak, like go based on directions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And so, like the other day, somebody called me at Massage Envy. She actually worked for the company. She was just coming to pick up something from us, but she didn't know exactly where we were. So she's like, what direction up the street are you? Are you east or west? Ma'am, I can tell you landmarks. I can't tell you to go west. I don't know. I don't know which way I'm facing. How am I gonna tell you which way to go? I can't do that. I can't do that. So I can tell you what you're gonna pass on the way here. I can tell you the intersection, and then boom, that's all I can give you. I'm sorry, you're gonna use your GPS or whatever, but I can't help you if you trying to ask me, am I going east or west up the street? I don't know what to tell you. But so that's how they talk here. Like they talk like that, like that's normal as far as like directions and stuff. Like I don't get it. So that's gonna take me a minute to get used to. I still don't know. Luckily my car does tell me like which direction I'm going in, you know? But so now it's so funny because after she asked me that, the next day when I was headed to work, I saw on my dash that I was heading west. It said like northwest, but I guess you would just say west. Because she's asking about just that one particular way up the street. And so now I know coming from the other way coming from the freeway is going west. So now I will be able to answer that question, but I bet you 9 times out of 10, nobody's gonna ask me that question ever again. I bet you. Now that I know how to answer that question, ain't nobody gonna ask me how to get up the street. Ain't nobody gonna ask me which way to go. But yeah, so so they got their own little lingo and stuff like that. What else? The people here are like really, really nice. I haven't run across anyone that's like really like rude. Like some people are saying like people are like racist here, but I haven't had that experience because this is what I was telling the client the other day. It's a difference between just somebody being like rude and like me thinking you racist. You know, it's a difference between like a white person being rude and then me thinking you racist. You know, like it's different. So I don't necessarily know. I don't think that's my side of town, to be honest with you, because a lot of people who here I do don't live over here. So I've heard that from multiple people and they don't live over here. So I'm just like, I'm kind of straight. Like I don't have them problems. So like whenever I go somewhere, the fast food workers, I think I told y'all this once before. I know I told it on Instagram. The fast food workers are really nice. Surprisingly, y'all. The fast food workers are really nice and helpful. Like, just customer service, just like throughout stores and stuff. Like, you know, everybody's really nice and like respectful, you know? I don't know exactly where they live at, but that don't happen here. So I really can't speak on that. This wind is going crazy. What else? I don't really go to the strip a lot. Even though I've been hearing people say like, you know, like the hotels and the casinos and stuff like that, like they have like really nice like restaurants and stuff inside. Especially like towards like around like Mother's Day and stuff like that. People were saying they were going to like that area for like dinner and stuff. So I definitely do want to try those type of places out. Just see what they're about and stuff. I don't really go that way. Like I said, I really don't hang out for real. Like, so I can't really say, oh, I've been here, I've been there. Like I really haven't been like out like that. That's why I really want to find that like a group of friends, like just probably like 4 of us, right? Where like we all like are cool. We all like talk every single day. Like the ideal group of best friends. Like I've never had like a group, like a 4 type of deal, like where we just talk like all the time. We like super cool. Everybody vibe is just like on point. Like we all like got the same style, same taste, same like interest, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I need some friends that are like, and I'm not saying everybody gotta be influencers or something like that, but just like people who just on that same wave as me, you know, like who understands like I need this picture to be fire and we can't stop until this picture is fire, and then I'm taking your pictures and you get a bomb one. Like I need them type of friends. I'm gonna find them though. Like about a good 4. I don't want no more than 4. But like that real cute little, okay, they cute when you see them walking past, that type of friend group. I want that type of group. Yeah, so as far as like that, I don't really know what else is like. I don't really be having nothing else going on for real. Like I'm telling y'all, like my life is like low key, like boring for real. All I do is work, and I'm not complaining because like I'm cool with it, you know, but like I work a lot. So and then a lot of times when I get off of work, I'm at home, like probably like doing hair. So like I'm always like constantly like on the go, but I don't feel like I'm not like tired. Like I'm not like, y'all, I just need the day off. Like I'm not to the point where I'm like calling off for work or nothing like that. Like I'm not like that, because again, I get a good night's rest every single night, even when I'm at the salon until 11 o'clock. Like which is most of the time it's like 10:30 or whatever. But like, yeah, like I don't know. I really can't think of nothing. I'm gonna be so mad if I think of something as soon as I end this video and start editing. Like, oh shoot, why didn't I think of that? Or why didn't I think to say that? Or, you know, something like that. I don't know. So yeah, so as of right now, I'm just chilling. I'm happy to hear that some people, like some of my family and just like some other people from back home, are gonna be coming to visit. Not necessarily visiting me, but they just gonna be here in the city or whatever for their birthday. So I'm super excited about that. Which that's gonna be all in July. That's gonna be 2 weekends in July, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I don't have much else going on right now. The next time I come to y'all, I don't know what next week video gonna be about, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know what next week's video is gonna be about, but we're gonna figure it out like we do every single week. And then yeah, we just going for there. I didn't even realize this video, and I know I probably say that all the time, but I did not think this video was gonna be this long, because I'm like, I ain't really got much to talk about. But I guess when you go into like detail about every single thing, then it takes 40 minutes. So yeah, if y'all watching this and y'all got like some idea, or want to hear about something like something specific, just let me know, and then I can try to like slide that in there or whatever. Oh, I will throw this in there too, even though I said I wasn't going to because they didn't pay me. But it's cool because it's still, you know, we can still do some in the future. If y'all don't know Easy Braid, it's a hair brand company that makes braiding hair. My favorite braiding hair, by the way. They sent me some products. Y'all got me some products. So yeah, they sent me, I think it was 12 packs of like colorful hair and stuff like that. I ain't about to pull all these out, but they real colorful and stuff, and they real cute. It's they platinum, like the platinum thing. And yeah, and then they sent me a cape and stuff. So I just thought this was like real nice, because I was just kind of like, I've always wanted to do that, like have sponsorships and stuff like that, and just like, you know, just work with companies and stuff like that, just to help them grow and help myself grow as well too. You know, it's a give and take type of situation. I help you out, you help me out. So yeah, so reached out to them and they sent me some product and stuff, so I'm happy about that just how it, you know, how it went and stuff. They actually got back to me, and like the conversations we were having were like, were good conversations, and it wasn't anything that was just like taking weeks and weeks. Like we were having like, we were talking like every day type of thing. So, yeah. So hopefully I have like more of that type of stuff. Hopefully, you know what, I'm not even about to say hopefully, I will be having some videos that are sponsored by certain companies. I don't know who yet. I don't know who. I'm gonna leave that up to God himself. And yeah, so just be on the lookout for that type of stuff. Of course, I will tell y'all if it is sponsored, who is sponsored by, you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this video because I ain't got nothing else to talk about. And yeah, I want to edit this video and stuff like that. So yeah, if y'all have any suggestions for videos, any comments, anything like that, y'all already know where to leave them. Please leave them this time. I keep saying that. Y'all don't be leaving me no comments, leaving suggestions. And yeah, because I still have a few that my cousin suggested that I need to try to like put together too. So I'm here, sis. Like I remember. So yeah, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all. If I say yeah, y'all one more time, but I'm gonna catch y'all on Monday. I love y'all. Y'all already know that. And as my mother used to always say, it does not matter what you do in life. Always be the best at it. And I will catch y'all on Monday.